Salutations, wet shavers. New product video today. Keen, hot water shave as well, if you didn't notice. So, straight into it, let's run through what we're going to use today. Software, Barrister and Man Seville. Sort of annoyed yesterday, I saw that Chris uploaded it and I was like, oh, it's going to make me look like I'm copying. So I'm copying him and using Seville today. This one is Citrus, Herbs and Oak Moss. Now this one reminds me of Australian Private Reserve, one of my absolute top companies for soaps especially. And their aftershaves are phenomenal as well. Reminds me of Mycroft that they do. It's that mossy, sort of spicy, really nice. Oh, not spicy, sorry, herbs. Ugh. That's why I have morning cup of joe ready to go to try and make my brain function. You'll learn this about me. If you haven't already getting people going, bringing up a coffee like, Spencer. Yeah, I'm obsessed with this stuff. Anyway, it's similar to me. This one though is more on the citrus side. So for them it's their barbershop. And it's very nice. It's gorgeous. I did a test lather yesterday with a little tiny Simpsons classic brush. And it was so damn good that I was like, I'm going to use that brush tomorrow as well. So, onto the brush. The Simpsons Classic 1. This is a 22mm Best Badger, which is a phenomenal hair grade. This is just super damn soft. It is really good. I just couldn't imagine how damn good that Chubby 2 would be with this hair grade. It's just ridiculous. Really good stuff. I used it because this is my travel brush. I bought this and this ball brush on a buy sell trade for $40. And out of the box I actually preferred this because I'm a ball guy. But now that I've been using this a little bit, it's killer. This hair grade's just ridiculous. I look at the pictures of it new and it looks like a bulb, but this is basically a fan to me. I don't know if they did different shapes or not, but looks like a fan to me. And I'm a fan of fans, so we're going to go straight into it. The new product for today, the one that, you know, is the headlining act, if you will. The Razorock Baby Smooth. Now this is the one that I was sort of leaning towards anyway, and everyone on the previous video had said use the Baby Smooth, it's really good, or they're more interested in seeing that, which is fair enough. So let's get this lather going and see how well it goes. A light squeeze on the Best Badger and just load. Now this brush is a shorty. It is a little travel brush. But I'm telling you, this thing can hold in a lot of lather. I did a 20-second load yesterday. Did one pass. I was like, oh, that's nice. I rinsed it off, put it over again, got a decent second pass. I didn't actually shave, I just put it on my face, wipe it off, reapply. Helps break in a brush, see how well the soap performs, and I just wanted to see how much lather this bad boy holds, and oh, I was so surprised. And then the third lather, just like a thin glide sort of lather. So I may have to go back to the puck today, I'm not sure, because I may have just absolutely fluked it yesterday and just nailed every sort of variable, but we'll see. We're going to WTF, wet the face. Poor Nomeo yesterday was saying that he's been trying to stop swearing because I caught notice in the video he was just like, shit, and then he just like kept going. and he was like, yeah, I've been trying to stop. Meanwhile I'm here like, oh, fuck that. And then Chris from another cut above, he's like, oh yeah, us Scottish and Aussies just We're weird foreigners. We're a weird lot. Now look at that, I haven't added any water, and that is insane. This is what happened yesterday. It's still slightly on the drier side, but because the knot's wet, just keep working it in with the soap, just keep going, and you could probably get some more out of it. Once again, very light pressure. This is a soft knot. It hasn't got a lot of backbone, so that's one slight turn off for me. But if you like badgers, oh my God. I totally get it. I get the whole pillowy, cushiony feel, but look at it compared to, look at that. It's not even, it's just as high as like this first layer. Oh, that's funny. I'll put it up next to my Smog 2000. Just tiny. It's so tiny. But the lather is phenomenal. Wow. Look at that. Sheen, cushion, everything. But we're going to add more water. Because why not? It's just... my, yeah. What a brush. This was going to be the next brush that I use in a shavette shave because I only do 2 passes. But seriously, just for even a regular DE shave. Fucking hell. Jesus, it's really good. This Barrister and Man soap as well. This will be my first use of a Barrister and Man soap. Call me crazy, but yeah, I've never used a Barrister and Man soap before. I've been wet shaving for a year and a half. I've been wet shaving for probably 2 years, but only like proper serious for like a year and a half. And Chris, I have your piff box ready to go, mate. I'll probably be able to get it out this afternoon. So it's just it's a thank you box because, you know, he's been big influence for me to do these videos. And has been a massive help for products and stuff. Wow, this is smooth. Now this razor is only put out in small batches. The Razorock razors that are premium grade materials. This is about like a day and a half's growth, by the way. Yeah, the Razorock razors, the Wonderbar, all that, they only release in small batch numbers. Because titanium is very hard to work with. It's very expensive. And obviously, you know, Razorock, Italian Barber, they do a lot more stuff than that. Soaps, they have a big wholesale company. I can tell that this lather is still slightly dry, slightly. Just because, if you can't see, up around my nose, it's just starting to crack a little bit. Which is fine, it happens. Just means that this Glaçon formula is slightly on the thirsty side. It's not a problem. There's nothing wrong with the formula at all. In fact, it's good. I like thirsty soaps. That looks really, really good. This is a fantastic soap. But this is about the razor. I'm going on about the brush and the soap, but this razor feels really comfortable, super comfortable. This is a Permasharp second use, the last shave I used with the Alpha Ecliptic. The only thing I don't know about this razor is how it would handle a few days growth, which is probably now what I'm going to do again, the same with the Alpha Ecliptic, because the blade gap, there isn't a lot. I mean, the blade exposure is good, but there's not a lot for the lather to run through. But the way this feels to shave, this feels like more of a daily driver, not a take down heaps a day's growth shaver. That'd be that Alpha Ecliptic. I've been wanting to bring my sideburns up, they've been annoying me. So, because I just saw them in the video and I was like, they look a little bit high, so, low, sorry. Oh yeah. Alright, back on. Doesn't seem like the cutting power is all there compared to some razors, but it's abnormal for this blade. I'm unsure. So the only thing I can say is could be from the slant from yesterday. The cutting power is just ridiculous. Or the soap's still slightly dry. So, gonna rinse off the face, have another good old scull of coffee. Actually today, after this, I'm going over to a coffee roaster. My dad had gone in there because it's where me and Dad get our coffee, like that coffee that I'm drinking. It's where we get our coffee. And Dad went in there and was saying, you know, how I've been stressed at work. And they rang me and said, look, your dad came in and said that, you know, you're not enjoying your work as much. I said, come in today, can have a chat to you about work. So, could be getting offered something there. We'll just see, because a customer had come in a few days ago and said that he was offered a mature age plumbing apprenticeship that is not taking. It's from a family friend. I said to him, oh mate, can you please ask for me? And he was like, oh yeah, absolutely. And one of the managers was there. Not the owner or anything, just a manager. And I'm good friends with her, so hopefully she'll keep it hush, but we'll just have to see. And he was like, and then he came up and was like, do you think you can leave within 3 weeks? I was like, yeah. I was like, I mean, this is my future. I'm gonna do whatever it takes to get to where I want to be. I mean, I don't want to leave the cafe on a bad note, because they've done a lot for me over these 2.5 years. The franchisee there is an awesome guy, really awesome to work with. I really enjoy talking to him. His knowledge is amazing. He's given me a lot of knowledge on business, because he's a businessman, obviously. Especially in hospitality. He's got a lot of experience in other areas too, which really interests me, and I can listen to people talk about business for days. It's just, speaking of for days, this Sheen for days. I remember Chris saying that it was weird hearing Aussies say that. He was like, the fuck does it mean that, like, for days means a long period of time or a lot of, yep. That's just, weird phrases that Aussies come up with. The main one that I use is the whole, like, if you don't want to do something, it's like, oh, yeah, nah. Yeah, nah. Nah, yeah. Just whenever an Aussie does that, just listen to the last word he says, and then that's his decision. It's almost like he's tossing up, like, oh, yeah, nah, yeah. Yeah, nah, probably not. We're a fucked up bunch of fucked ups. Alright, cross grain. So yeah, I'm not wanting to leave the cafe on a bad note because I respect everyone there. I've enjoyed working there. So I'm just going to wait to hear from this customer about this apprenticeship. Razor is damn efficient. I've been coming across razors that are so damn smooth and so damn efficient. Where have I been? Where have they been all this time? But not as smooth as the Alpha Ecliptic, I don't think. It's very smooth though, actually. I'll sort of take it back, it's very, very smooth. Because it's smoother than when I use the Alpha Ecliptic on this similar day's growth, it's smoother than that. It feels similar in efficiency. Okay, that's very smooth and that's a very sensitive area for me. And just remember, this is my first time using the razor. Different razors have different sort of angles for different areas of your face. I find anyway. Anyway, so I'm going to wait for the customer to say, you know, if I can take it or not. Because I don't want to go into this place, this cafe, and be like, yeah, sure. Jump in there and be like, actually, I've got an apprenticeship. See ya. Because I respect them a lot as well, because they've given me, you know, good opportunities. I've done like latte art competitions and shit like that. You know, you see all the fancy stuff on top of coffees. Yeah, I did a couple of comps for that sort of stuff and had the guy from Paul's Milk, the original Paul from Paul's Milk, come in. And then a whole bunch of other well-renowned baristas. It's a huge community. Just like wet shaving. People are so surprised. Obviously the barista community is slightly larger. This coffee's so damn popular. That was fun actually, that competition. Got past over half of the Queensland baristas. I got invited by these baristas that had been doing it for a while. Got further up the rounds than they did. But they did verse harder people. Yeah, they're proper skilled. It's just so funny though, because they're calling out all these, you know, small cafes and like, because they'll say your name and then like where you work. And then there's me at the big franchise, so coffee club. So it's like, oh, you know, we got Josh from The Lot Cafe. And it's like, then we got Spencer from Coffee Club. For people in America, that's basically like going into a big competition like that and going, and we have Sam from Starbucks. Like, oh. What a comfortable shave so far. I've got a few weepers though, actually, a lot more than usual. So I'm going to have to use almond block. This brush and this soap. See, look at this. This is third application. From a 22 ml. I think the loft is like 40 something mil. I think it's like 44. It's tiny. And look at that. See, this is why I don't get the hate on natural hairs. Come on, Chris. Come on, mate. 22 mil. Look at that. This is Simpson though. Simpson know what they're doing. They didn't get so damn popular for nothing. A little bit more water just to add. Slight little bit more slickness. I actually feel, because I'm actually finding that shave mat pretty difficult to use, just like Chris is with the Morrison Founder, and it takes a while to get used to it. This, the first time I used it, easy, I can fully splay it and it won't run down the handle like crazy. So, I don't know, maybe high density brushes are the difficult ones to use because this isn't high density. So I think for my next brushes I'm going to steer away from high density because I feel like they're the ones that really need good flow through. Because they're so damn dense. And I don't know. Because that Best Badger is performing ridiculously. Just awesome. 22 minutes. This shave is flying past. Just a little bit of cheeky against the grain. Chris. Oh, Kyle. Kyle at Brown Man Shaves. You're cracking me up, mate. I thought you would forget about it. And then he's just gone, yeah, we're doing the Chris Madden, another cut above against the grain. Oh, man. A little bit of cheeky against the grain here too. Yeah, right here is very sensitive for me. That there is against the grain. And then, yeah, it's not as comfortable as other razors, but different razors suit better style blades. So this probably suits a sharper blade. I'm not saying Permasharps aren't sharp, they are, they're sharp blades, but there are definitely sharper blades out there. One blade that I haven't tried, that is very popular, that I haven't tried, the Astra Greens. I feel so unco doing this, left hand against the grain. Worked though. I just like trying different shit. Like, I don't know how Michael Freeberg can just use one product for like 2 weeks. It's a kudos to him though. That's awesome. I wish I could do that. Because you really get to know a product instead of jumping back and forth. Between different products. Massive shout out to Manny at SoCal Shaves. Oh my god. I haven't been that emotional in a while, man. Far out. Yeah. My cousins have been having issues with that sort of, you know, pregnancy stuff, but not in that way, but I still got to unfortunately see their pain and how it affected them as well. And, you know, I'm so happy for you, mate, that look at that lather left over. Sorry, Manny, but fuck. It's awesome little brush. Really, really good. Yeah, really happy for you, mate. You absolutely deserve it, both of you. And get my 100% well wishes for you, mate. Been thinking of you, dude. Let's just keep positive about it, mate. Yeah, it's awesome. I'm so happy for you. If you haven't seen SoCal Shaves, go onto his channel and look at An Important Shave, I think it's called. Just a little bit there. Yes. This soap's pretty good. Yeah, it's good stuff. For me, I still prefer APR, Mitchell's Wool Fat, those ones. But I get it. I totally get it. The actual look of the lather as well is beautiful. I get some soaps that the lather doesn't look as great, but it performs better than others. Like Mitchell's Wool Fat. It's still not like a 10 out of 10 looking lather. It's probably about like a 7, but the performance is an absolute 10. Slickness after the shave is beautiful. Post-shave feels really good. I'd put this on top of Sterling. I'd put it on top of Wickham. That's really good. Yeah. Wow. Barrister and Man. Fantastic. Would I put it on top of PAA? I would say that they're probably pretty much equal for me. I mean, I love PAA. I don't know whether it's me thinking about the scents too, but yeah. I think my favourites still stand at APR on top. Then like Squadron and Wolfpack are like equal second, because Wolfpack has the performance and it has the scents. Squadron soaps have the performance but the scents. Oh. And Wolfpack has that perfect packaging that I absolutely love. Man, I've rambled on about 10 different subjects today. Pretty much nothing about the razor. I've slightly talked about it, it's good enough. It's so funny, Carl at Brown Man Shave saying, you need to get a Micromatic. I was like, couldn't hold in the secret. I was like, yeah, I got one. Yeah, it's been on the way for like a week. It's a gold open co Micromatic. It's not the bullet tip. I don't know if there's a difference other than the twisting mechanism. I don't think so. Would there? I hope not, because if there is a difference, then I've got to buy a bullet tip then, don't I? Because everyone else has got a damn bullet tip. It's the way my brain works. There's a little bit of me that dies inside when someone's got something I don't. I think it's called immaturity, but it's like when Chris got that holy call from Alec, and I just like sent a message like straight away like, oh, so if you don't like the holy core, I'm over here. And he was like, give me a chance to fucking try it. Oh, funny. Yeah, like I see someone like use a razor that I haven't got and I'm like itching like, it's an obsession. The best obsession though. It had taken me away from cars a little bit, which was good because, I mean, that was running me into the ground, literally as well. I've got an obsession with driving. I'm obsessed with it. By the way, Chris and Ken, I know you guys put out the end of your videos, don't drink and drive. I never have, never will. And I think that's actually because I'm so passionate about cars is why I would never do that. Because I'm passionate about my driving, I always want to be in control when I drive. So, absolutely, don't drink and drive. Just stupid. What a close shave. And look at that bloom on that tiny, tiny little brush that I'm ridiculously in love with at the moment. That is amazing. Had 3 passes in it. In that tiny little brush, even I'm surprised. Look at it. Wow, 22 mil, I think like a 44 mil loft. It's dense, but it's not like hard backbone dense because it's like a fan, so it splays easy. That's a top brush and a top shave. This was killer. I'm going to use that in my next shave, hopefully build up a little bit of growth and really test that little blade gap in there. Or maybe I won't because I've got to use that R1 as well. I've been itching to use that. It's a beautiful looking razor. Yeah, above the tie, I really love the look of their razors because they're very like flat and industrial and very... It's odd to say this about like a really expensive razor, but they look really simplistic and minimalistic and basic. Yeah, because like you can get things uber fancy like a Timeless for this sort of money. But I love just going back to something that looks like this, so understated. I'm not normally for that, you know, like this is my favorite looking razor, but I love. Hold on one sec. Sorry about that. Woo. Yeah, 2 of them today. I absolutely love razors that look like this. And it's so damn heavy, it feels awesome in the hand. So I can't wait to use that. Also, I saw a video, Kyle at Brown Man Shades using the X3. It's just made me want to pull it out. The blade gap is beautiful. I love that razor. Post shave. This video is getting really long. Post shave. We're going to stick with Nivea 2-phase today. Just Nivea 2-phase. I don't need anything else. It's that good. Decent splash on it. Oh. Little to no burn. I do have witch hazel, by the way. I'm just really enjoying only using minimal post-shave products. I feel like my skin toughens up a little bit better. Oh, this stuff is so good. I need more. Oh, it's beautiful. After using the snakebite yesterday, I'm getting the menthol and it's like, oh, that's cute. That fine snakebite is like, oh shit, can't see anything. I went back and watched it and like me trying to show the 2 razors, the Baby Smooth and the R1, I'm like, oh, that's so refreshing. Alrighty, I hope you guys enjoyed that shave. I know that I frickin' did. And I hope you guys have as good a shaves as that, because that was phenomenal. I love the razor, love the blade, love the soap, love everything, and that little damn brush is winning me over. I've gotten another brush, so I've got so many on the way, it's ridiculous. Anyway, stay safe everyone, have a fantastic day. I'm enjoying my day off, gonna keep going and enjoying it and see how that job thing goes. Yeah, have some splendid shaves everyone, and take care.